One of the reasons we grow a lot of tomatoes here, and kind of one of my goals has been to can a lot of our harvest. And why do that? Well, because hey, it's much more delicious when you use canned fresh tomatoes for your pasta sauces or your pizza sauces, things like that. But to can some of your tomatoes, you do have to grow a variety that is good for that. You can't just can any variety. And the reason for that being is if you try to can like a super juicy tomato, the ones that you cut open and they're big and they have a lot of seeds and they're super juicy, that won't preserve well because honestly, it's really just water and skin. So when you go to can that, it won't give you much to can, or when you make a sauce, it'll be watery. It's just not gonna work for you. So keep in mind, when you're gonna can, you wanna can more of a plum variety of tomato. And those plum varieties are mostly in the Roma family. And I think we all probably have heard about a Roma tomato. Those are the ones that are about maybe yay big, they're red. The difference with a Roma tomato versus a standard variety is they're more firm, they're dense, and when you cut through them, there's not a lot of seeds and there's not a whole lot of juice. It's just fleshy, which that sounds weird, but that is what you want for a canning tomato. You want it to be a more paste-like tomato, a tomato that you're gonna be able to make sauce, paste, all those things. So a few varieties that are standards that I have grown about 2 years now are San Marzanos. Those are aroma type, which are used a lot. If you go to the grocery store and you see, canned tomatoes from Italy, there's a specific kind that a lot of times is mentioned. San Marzano are those. I've also tried a lot with Martino's Roma. So Martino's Roma really produced well for me last year. I only kept track of 12 plants. So from 12 plants, I was able to can about 30 quarts worth of sauce, which is a fair amount because they are a determinate variety and they produced a ton of tomatoes for a certain amount of time and then they were done. But we had a ton. So just keep in mind, look up what varieties are good for canning. A lot of times there'll be more of that determinate variety, which produce fast and quick and don't last all summer long. So it's not a rule of thumb. There are some indeterminate varieties as well, but I think it's just fun to know, hey, I can actually can and preserve my food. That's awesome. So if you want to do that, look up a variety that will be useful for you in that area and enjoy that tomato sauce, pasta sauce, whatever, year round.